honestly, the tracks he takes us on, I don't know. Coming up in this week's episode, we say goodbye to the Eyre Peninsula and we head to the Flinders Ranges. Where the views are absolutely breathtaking. We find ourselves on some roads less travelled with some fun surprises.
Did you see that? Eleni's a rally car driver. What?
Leading to some epic campsites. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button for weekly episodes of our travels around Australia.
Give me seatbelt back, boy. No.
Have kids, they said. It'll be fun, they said.
Lennox.
He's gonna start getting cranky.
I'll tie you to the boat, Lennox.
So Nick doesn't want to trust the HEMA. He wants to trust his own knowledge of the Flinders Ranges.
Oh no, Elenia, please. That is not how we should start an episode.
Yep, so we're down some random roads. We're going left, right. And yeah.
No, context to this story, right? We're travelling through Flinders Ranges. Anyway, it's raining, all the roads are shut, and where we're going to go is a station stay. And we can't punch the coordinates in because there's not, so we have to go along the road and find the station. And
which I did, by the way, everyone. It just didn't have a number.
Elenia found the street name, and it was taking us all this way around the wrong way.
So Nick feels like he knows the Flinders Ranges and is trying to get us there.
Anyway, welcome to a new episode on the Flinders Ranges, where we're currently just scrambling to find campsites because of the rain.
And trying not to get stuck in the process.
Yeah, it's alright, we're back on a bit of tar now and headed to a station stay where we'll regroup our lives.
If we can get there.
Yep, and get a bit of a game plan going. I have to tell you too, Elenia wrapped up our little babies and they put him in Ollie's bed. I'll show you.
Well, it's becoming a bit of a pattern now, Nick being wrong all the time. So, was I right?
You weren't wrong.
I was right, and you can see this little smirk at the corner of his mouth, and he knows I'm right. But after all that, we made it to our first camp in the Flinders. But more on that later. You are allowed fires now, and I was straight into a cooking it.
Sticker.
I know, gotta make sure I don't burn it. Oh.
Yes!
Tuck that in. You have high hopes for me, don't you? Because we can have a fire now, it would be rude not to make the famous Elenia's stew on the camp oven.
Elenia can start burning stuff again.
So, welcome to Elenia's Gourmet Cooking. Anyway, super easy recipe. So I'm gonna cut up my veggies, chuck them in a pot, put them on the campfire. I've got carrots, potato, sweet potato and onion. Meat dices, the trusty old packet mix, hearty chicken casserole. But it was 80 cents, so even better. Sprinkle this bad boy on top, chuck me water in. Don't really know how much, I'll add a bit more in a minute. And then a bit of tomato paste. Then mix it all in and then chuck it on the fire. Give it a stir every now and then. Oops, I forgot the meat. Chuck that in. Mix it all around and then put it on the fire.
Elenia, isn't this camp oven supposed to be on the fire?
I got distracted with the covers.
See, behind every gourmet cooking session, there's a Nick picking up the slack.
No.
Look at that. Oh.
How do you know I was ready?
I know, you sat it next to the fire, that's what you normally do.
Time to take a load off, big boy, so you can stir it for me.
Yeah, this is supposed to be your cooking show. Look everyone, what I have to do.
Yeah, well, I've literally just sat down.
Yeah, with a drink that you didn't offer me.
Oh, that's looking good. That's looking good, big boy. I'm making garlic bread.
You're making garlic bread?
Yeah.
What?
On the fire. How else do you do it? I'm stoked with myself. I found a massive stick that does 3 pieces of toast.
Yeah, you got a three sticker.
I know. Got to make sure I don't burn it. Oh shit.
Yes. Oh, that is yours, Elenia. Oh my
That's
lord.
good.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Mom.
Look at the stew. Yum.
Quick, Dale, put the burnt sign down so no one sees.
I love that one, I guess. So I've just put a bit of butter and garlic on these.
On your burnt toast.
Yeah, well, as close as garlic bread we're going to get. I reckon I'm going to give myself an 8.
Oh.
What do you want to give me?
Well, I'm deducting a point already because I had to put it on the fire. Then I'm going to deduct a point for the burnt toast, so you're already at 8. Yeah, it's pretty chilly tonight, and this is just going to hit the spot. So a bit of meat. That's tender actually.
It's been on for about 2 hours, I reckon. Yeah?
Yeah. And then you're back into it, cook on the campfire.
Yes.
You got a bit of stuff on you. A little damper on a stick, and you just roll it in your hands, wrap it around the stick, and then when you pull the stick out and put it over the fire, and then when you pull the stick out, there's a hole to fill it full of butter, Nutella, syrup, whatever you want. What are you laughing about? Hey?
Nothing.
You laughing about my hole to fill with butter?
Yeah, or Nutella,
Or Nutella?
or maple syrup.
Yeah. What's so funny?
I don't know, I was just laughing.
Apparently that looks like a pecker. Do you think it looks like a pecker?
Me?
Yeah.
That looks like a damper.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I think he just wants to eat the dough. Yep. That's what he wants to do.
How's yours going, Lennox? Your tip's a bit burnt.
Okay, Nana eat it further.
Oh, good. So the boys are going to have their dessert, but I don't know if this will pick it up, but it's quite dark out there. There's a few spots, so
Look at that.
we might have to eat these quick.
Look at this. Oh. This station we stay at is called Argidale Station, a historic working sheep property just outside of Quorn. It offers bush camping, 4-drive tracks and other types of accommodation. Our second day here, we took it pretty easy. Cooking pancakes on the fire, waiting for road to dry up. The boys even finished the day off with a bush bath.
Bush bath. Bush bath.
They're getting big though. They used to fit just in one bucket, but now they have to have separate.
No.
But yeah, Flinders turning it on. The sky's going pink.
And Ollie's just watching the madness. Well, he was. No, he's not interested.
Loves the fire, doesn't he?
He does. Say hi.
We're doing the Buckaringa Scenic Drive to a possible free camp or another station stay. This is a cool drive. The Flinders Ranges is like next level scenic.
Yeah, it is. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Buckaringa Scenic Drive is amazing. So beautiful.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
really, really nice.
But don't make the mistake that we did. It does have a no-through road. So you do the Scenic Drive and you just turn back on yourself, but it's not long.
Nah, 6Ks,
Beautiful.
but it's well worth it. Put that on your list because it's cool, especially if you're in the southwestern side of the Flinders Ranges.
Yeah, what he said. I don't know where we are. Clay. Don't like it. Like, this looks pretty wet. And you literally just slide everywhere. It doesn't look like much at all, but it is pretty bad.
Sort of, track's starting to get a bit more tight.
Yeah. Should we have listened to Big Mumma?
Well, yes, we'll cross this creek, I think, somewhere, and then...
Honestly, the tracks he takes us on, I don't know. It's always an interesting journey travelling with Nick. He always picks those roads that's gonna high my blood pressure. I swear he does it on purpose. Between the kids and Nick's tracks, I reckon I'll be in for a good heart attack soon. What do you reckon, Lennox? Good? Mum having a heart attack? No. Plenty of room. Good on you, Sonia.
Heaps of room, eh?
So, like, I'm a bit on edge about going through things like that because I'm just not sure yet, like, what our clearance is. With the other one, I was just like, yeah, righto, keep going. But this one is a lot taller, so we've got to be aware. It was literally stuck in my leg. Can you see the thorns on that?
We're sort of weaving our way through the creek, and this is another little crossing. Just test the departure angle out on the caravan. Seems to be going alright so far. I can't hear any scraping, so that's a good sign.
I don't know if you saw the back, that was pretty close. It really doesn't look like much on the GoPro, hey, but like that nearly touched the back of the van. This track has all the surprises, doesn't it?
Did you just see that? Elenia's a rally car driver. What?
Well, it was pretty intense actually. I didn't think it was going to be that bad.
Yeah, no, you just floored it.
Hopefully everything in the van's alright.
Look at Max, poor Max. We've come unstuck a bit here. We're out. There's another one up here, and that's in 4-wheel drive too.
See, that's what I'm talking about. That clay stuff, it just sticks. And you go slipping and sliding everywhere. Look at the tyres. Yuck. It's got like a whole cake. Yuck. I was literally just about to say, like, it doesn't look wet, I guess. Oh, but it is. Now my thongs are like caked. I don't know if you can see that bad boy. Hopefully he doesn't lose control.
Now, if you want some advice with these, we don't recommend hitting them with pace, otherwise your wheels block up, your car goes one way, the van goes the other way, and you jackknife. So just a nice steady, just enough to get you through, sort of thing. Like that. Just like that. We'll do it. It does put a little bit of a, makes your heart go away. But yeah, definitely it's not one you want to hit with a lot of speed.
Don't know what track Nick has taken us on. Oh my god. But this track is still wet.
It's alright. There's only little bits of wet.
It's like clay, and like the caravan just sinks into it. And I said, why did you go into that hole? And he said, well, I had no choice.
No, the steering, it wouldn't steer because it's all clay out here, and if anyone's wondering, that's why they close the roads early, because you can't really drive on it yet. No matter what sort of tyres, they just get caught up with all the mud, and you can't steer, you can't do nothing.
Anyway, if we don't make it out, we'll let you know.
Oh, don't worry, we're on the way back to the main highway, so we'll be right in a bit now. Back on the blacktop. That was a cool little track. We can't even tell you what the track's called because I don't know.
You can walk it, apparently.
Yeah, Mason's Trail or something. But our next stop, we're on the blacktop to Hawkner, and we're gonna have a bit of lunch there. So
Big Mumma's hungry.
Yeah.
So we decided to stay a couple of nights at Mount Little Station, which is pretty cool. It's a cool little, I don't know, adventure park, would you say?
Yeah. And
they give you like this little thing with heaps of information, and there's heaps of things to do, perfect for kids. There's little activities, there's a pirate map and animal feeding, but it's $30 per couple per night. Children under 14?
Yeah.
Children under 14 are free, which is just even better. But yeah, there's heaps to do, and I can't wait to go exploring. Tonight, I've just put dinner on early, we're having cottage pie. We're gonna go and watch the sunset. There's a sunset lookout, so we're gonna tackle that with the boys, see how we go. But yeah, we'll show you more of this place as we go. We're in the bush camping section, and we are site 60. Big fella, ruining my dinner.
I'm quite have to step in again because the Lenya's left it.
No.
A common theme, everyone.
We're working as a team. Lily, not wanting to sleep, so he's playing. Yeah. And the boys are digging holes, as they do.
I just want to show everyone Lenya's mashed potato. And she actually just said it was lumpy, but I can nearly see whole potatoes.
No,
look at that,
no,
that's a whole potato. That's a whole potato. That's a whole potato.
I reckon it was the masher. It's not a very good masher.
Just cover
it's a
it.
cheap one from Kmart.
Yeah, okay.
I'm going to cover it with cheese.
Don't blame your masher. You're the masher. Just cover it with a load of cheese. Don't ever get Elenia to mash your potatoes. So, Elenia, do you want to tell everyone?
Oh, we just had a fight because I took him the wrong way.
And Elenia was wrong. And she doesn't openly admit when she's wrong very often.
I said if I was wrong, I'd take it on the chin. That's what I'm doing. Taking it on the chin.
We're trying to get to a sunset and we've just wasted about half an hour.
It was not half an hour, you're being dramatic.
Yeah.
See, we made it.
We made it. And I think, see that peak where the sun's setting? That is right next to camp. We could have just driven up that. But sun's setting down there. That behind us is the Elder Ranges. Pretty specky site. We'll go have a look at that tomorrow. But we're going to end today off. A bit of four-wheel driving and all that sort of gear. Watching that Bessie go down. We'll see you tomorrow.
Good morning. Well, normally here in the Flinders it has been so cold in the mornings, so we've been having our cuppers inside the caravan. But this morning it is absolutely beautiful, isn't it?
Cracking day, not a cloud in the sky again.
It's going to be a good day for adventuring. So the boys are running amok in the caravan. We do not care. We just want 5 minutes to have our cuppers before the day turns crazy. And little Lulu is having a little play.
Such a big dog, Lou.
He is. He's a big boy. Anyway, we're going to get into adventuring. Ready to take on the Mayo Gorge.
Mayo, here we come.
Mayo. But we always seem to like get lost on walks.
We're just
Don't
not
we?
very good at navigating.
No. I don't know, there's people up there and we're down here
Oh, it's the adventure. We'll just keep walking.
and hope we get somewhere.
We've only
So
got
it could be longer than a 1.7k return trip.
Gotta do it on 3, boys. Count me down. No, you gotta go 3, 2, 1. That's freezing, Lennox.
We are literally walking or driving down a track and there's a heap of llamas. Or alpacas, I don't know the difference. How cool are they? Yeah, apparently there's heaps of animals around the station too. Like, I think there's even camels and all that sort of thing. So our first animals that we've seen are llamas or alpacas or whatever they are. How cool is this 4-wheel drive track? Nick's gonna be spewing because I'm driving it. I'm sure he probably will be too. And it's uphill too, which is cool.
Well, once you climb to the top of this mountain, we've got the views you get. Ranges behind you. It's about 360-degree views everywhere. Just an awesome, awesome spot. There's something about the Flinders Ranges, eh? Very special, I reckon. Haven't seen anything quite like it in Australia. On another note, this is probably where we should have come for the sunset yesterday. Because the sunset would have been straight over that mountain range just there.
Oh, we've got another night, big fella.
I might have to come up here tonight. The track to here is literally opposite our campsite.
You could walk it.
We might bring dinner up here.
Yeah, oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
So, don't you feel like a crappy parent when you promise your kids something and you can't find
We
it?
drove straight past the pirate cave.
Yeah. But it's just like, apparently it's like approximately 2 hours.
No one's got time for that.
And then 30-minute walk, and we're a little bit tired now. A bit over it.
30-minute walk isn't long unless you got kids.
3 kids,
Three
yeah.
kids.
So
Turns into an hour or 2.
we're gonna compromise and we're gonna make our own pirate treasure hunt thing around the caravan.
Just relax for this.
And maybe Lennox wants to make little cookie things, so I'll make them with him. And just relax.
Yeah. But there's there's heaps of 4 drive tracks you can do around that takes you to different lookouts and everything.
There is so much to do, guys. Like, we're not gonna do it all.
Mainly because we're lazy and we just like sitting around camp.
No, we don't. There is just too much to do. But there's heaps of options, walking trails, gorges, heaps of things for the kids. But I think we're done and we'll just see what this afternoon brings. What's for dinner tonight, big fella?
Oh, well, a homemade palmy and homemade chippies on the campfire.
Yum. But the boys are having sausages. How are they, boys?
Good.
They're good?
Yeah.
Dad did a good job? Oh. Are they nice, Finn?
Lennox, you talking with the emus?
Well, we ended up running into our mates yesterday here at Parachuma Gorge, so we didn't end up filming anything yesterday. But this is our camp spot here. It's like awesome, nestled in the gorge, Parachuma Gorge, surrounded by like mountains, you know, the rocky escarpment, all this. An absolutely magical spot and an awesome spot to have a campfire over night time. Free camp. Heaps and heaps of space. There's like 3 or 4 different campsites, and every campsite has like, you could fit, oh yeah, no problems getting space. But anyway, hopefully you like this episode. We've absolutely loved the first little stint in the Flinders Ranges. We're going to end it here and continue on next week doing the other half. We'll go actually into the national park. So if you want to see that, hit the subscribe button and we'll see you next week. But thanks for everyone's support, we really appreciate it. And yeah, thanks for following our journey.